Hi folks, and welcome to The Spy Show. I'm Tony, your host and a self-confessed chili addict. I'm going to do a little review of something rather special that came my way. It needs a bit of explaining as to how this product came into existence, so here goes. You'll have to bear with me. Dan Reid from Chilli of the Valley fame created a sauce in homage to how well the Welsh men did in the rugby against England recently. Bless him. I guess it's a big deal in Wales, rather like Tottenham Hotspur releasing DVDs about games they've won. Well, maybe not exactly like that, as Wales actually win stuff. Hate me if you wish, but you all know it's true. To quote Frank Lampard, it is always bad to lose to Tottenham because they make DVDs out of it for the next 10 years. The truth hurts, you spud melts. Anyway, this is where the legendary patriot, that is Rich Ingham, comes into play. Now, men's rugby is all good and all that, but the real game is the women's game, and we all know it. Can anyone remember the result when Wales played England in the Six Nations? No? Well, let me remind you. In Cardiff, no less, the score was 12-51. Yes, 12-51. Now, Mr. Dan Reid, that is a scoreline worthy of a sauce, not 21-13. So, off Rich went to Wales, no less, to visit Dan, and to create a sauce worthy of that scoreline. Now, Dan created a sauce to reflect the scoreline of 21-13. Add them together, it's 34. So he put 34 different varieties of chilies in there. Wow, Dan, that is insane. They did try to put 63 varieties into Rich's sauce, but that wasn't physically possible due to how the English totally destroyed the Welsh in their own backyard. So they ended up with 24 varieties. And here, ladies and gentlemen, is the end product. I give you Shakey's in the Valley hot sauce. May I add that it needs a huge, I think maybe a huge St. George's flag on it for good effect, and maybe a starry-eyed dragon that looks like it's had 7 colours of shit kicked out of it. Or should that be 51 colours of shit? Anyway, here goes. Let's give it a go. Oh. Right, first thing, nose, and we'll smell it, see what it's like. Oh, a little bit of vinegar comes through, but the main thing that comes through there is the actual smell of peppers. It's not overpowering, you can smell the sauce, but wow, that's an incredible scent. It smells lovely. Right, let's just go straight in. Nice big spoon. Let's not muck about here. Whoa, there you go. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that in there. Well, that's a big old spoon of it. So, here we go. It's just straight flavour, straight away, incredible flavour. The vinegar comes through quite strong still, even though it was the same when I smelt it. That's a beautiful sauce. Very fruity. It's got a nice slow build up. It's not very strong. I think rating wise, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, what's that, 6 peppers on there, and it's 4 out of 6, which I would say is about right. It really is an incredible flavour. Oh, pardon me. It's not really building up at all in the mouth. A little bit on the lips. But the aftertaste is absolutely fantastic. Let's see. Yeah. Some on the lime juice, I think, Rich, you said you added to this. It's a very, very good flavour. And I think maybe the lime sort of helps bring out the vinegar. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's just me. It really does taste fantastic. So much so, let's go for a little bit more. Bear with me a second. And see how that changes. Here we go. The consistency of it as well, it's lovely. It's not very, very runny. It's almost got a thickness, just a little bit thicker than a splash sauce. But it basically makes it an incredible sauce. It tastes great. I would say this, cold meat, that sort of thing, like barbecue sort of stuff. Maybe not so good in to add to a sauce, but definitely on I'd even say a cheese sandwich. That would be an incredible one. But definitely like barbecued meat. I think that would be my go-to for this. It's a really good flavour. It's an amazing sauce. So when you do release it, put me down for a few bottles of that, without a doubt. So I'll close off for now. Rich and Dan, thank you for creating such a cracking sauce. It's truly lovely. And thanks for being such good sports. Football can learn a lot from the rugby massive, and personally I hope it does. Well, that's all for now, folks. And remember, if it ain't spice, it ain't nice. Bye-bye.
Say sin ever since I was born.